Good morning, Janet.
Good morning din.
Nandito ako sa Sentro Rizal, sa Philippine Embassy. Kasama natin si Miss Janet Daang. Siya ang Chairperson ng Filipino Community Social Club, ang pinakamalaking community organization dito sa Oman. Tama?
And the only community organization allowed by Oman
Ng ministry.
the Ministry of Social Development to function as a legal group.
Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay yung community sa Oman at Filipino community sa Oman at saka kung gaano siya ka-importante sa life ng OFW. Siyempre, dito sa Oman meron tayong 45,000.
Mostly, yeah. Average 45,000.
Yun nga. So, gusto nating i-discuss kung ano yung importance ng isang community sa isang Filipino abroad at saka kung ano yung importance ng pagkakaroon ng community group katulad ng FILCOSOC. So, para sa kaalaman ng lahat, si Janet ay matagal na ring migrant Filipino. Gaano katagal ka na
20 years.
20 years. Dito sa Oman.
Dito sa Oman.
Pagdating mo dito, meron na bang FILCOSOC? May community, sense of community na ba?
Actually, pagdating ko dito, ito ang ano ng Filipinos. Pag dumarating sila sa abroad, they don't look immediately so ano ang meron sila around them. Kasi ang titingnan mo is your family first, yung then yung immediate friends, or kung may mga relative ka, yun lang muna ang group mo. And then, after that, tsaka mo alamin kung meron society. Especially if you are religious. Pag dito kasi yung religious group, immediately, ang nila, hanapin nila is there any religious group? Especially galing ako sa, Filipinos, very religious tayo. So, hanapin mo asan pwede saan ako magsimba. And then, from there, doon ka makakapag-build ng your own group. So, pagdating doon, doon ako nag-start from 10 years ago kasi because of religious group, dahil sa very active ako doon, I came to realize, sabi ko, it's about, reaching out, mag-reach out. So, nung nalaman ko na from the embassy, may mga distressed Filipino workers, so, we try to extend our help. Kumaga doon ako nag-start. It's not in the community itself as the FILCOSOC, pero yung parang initiation ko na, Lord, kailangan ko mag-start ng something to reach out my own
yun
country.
Isa sa mga gusto kong malaman sa inyo, sa FILCOSOC, kahit na wala pa yung FILCOSOC, parang, bakit naisip mo yan? Kasi parang, di ba, tayo, kumbaga, sabi mo nga, importante yung family na, parang, syempre stressful yan, di ba? Parang, kumbaga sa ibang tao, some people would say na unnecessary stress yan dahil bakit, 'di ba? Actually, nag-community work ka na ba sa atin before?
Actually, every individual sa tingin ko, I mean, to be honest, in my own opinion, kasi if, like, housewife ako, no? I have children, housewife ka, and yun lang ang routine mo eh. Even though you go to work, go home, ganun din ang routine mo. Gusto mo maghanap ng, like, sa others, maging leisure time mo or time where you can spend something na, sa akin naman, both ways. Kailangan mo rin, you have a leisure time. Especially yung mga nagtaturo, yung asawa ko nga, kailangan din nila na, of course,
kaya nga may work na.
Actually, one of the, ng FILCOSOC is, it's reaching out then, forming a society, a Filipino society here in abroad, which is, it's good, nag-support siguro that time when nakita ng Oman na gusto siguro magkaroon talaga ng proper and more organized group na hindi kalat-kalat.
During that time, sorry, gano'n na ba kadami yung Filipino dito?
I think hindi siya ganun karami. I mean, it doubled 10 times after 10 years. Kasi siguro ilang thousands lang noon, few thousands. Pero it doubles ang bilis ng yung Oman yung nagpo-progress na sila. They saw the potential of Filipinos.
Pero you were saying that parang FILCOSOC sprang from a group of people who wanted to tas nakita ng ministry na kailangan may organized. Sige, let's talk about FILCOSOC. So, ano yung basically ano yung FILCOSOC? Parang kumbaga pag tinanong, kunwari ako foreigner ako, what's FILCOSOC? Ganyan.
FILCOSOC is a Filipino Community Social Club. So when you say club, it's a club, or it's we call it organized group or a society, a Filipino society within another society that is Oman society. So when you say may distinctive tayo na we are a group of Filipinos alone na we can function within the legal aspect of Oman in their own government bylaws or laws. So para maging for them, ayaw kasi nila, syempre may mga protocol din sila to have what they call this, yung parang sasabihin natin na para in order, nasa order lahat.
Pero FILCOSOC is not a club na you get together, nagkwekwentuhan lang kayo, hindi.
No. This is actually ang vision nga namin, sinulat ko nga dito, is the vision of FILCOSOC is to foster unity and greater cooperation in the social, cultural and recreational fields within the Filipino community in Oman. And the mission is to be at the forefront of community service by spearheading projects aimed at creating an improvement in the lives of Filipinos in Oman. So, ito yung vision and mission ng kaya na-create ito. This is the main vision of it. Hindi na dito lalayo. So, if all Filipinos come together, mag-unite, and for their benefits, for the benefits of the group, for the benefits of for example, sports. I mean, the best recreational field na pwede natin i-tackle through Filipinos are sports, especially basketball. So we have a group who goes basket. Sometimes marami sila, like 12 teams. Imagine to have 12 teams to compete one another. So after the work, pagpunta nila doon, this is a part na nare-release nila. At the same time, they're creating an atmosphere sa siyempre mga families nila, dadalhin nila, become a recreation.
Kasi malaking bagay na yung
malaking bagay sa kanila na ma-express nila through fun, games, and then food. Filipino foods together, lalabas lahat doon yung mga pagkain na masasabi mo Filipino foods. Of course, pag nasa abroad, especially in the Middle East, pork is not really it's not an exposed food, but
so pag may gathering, may pork na lalabas.
So pagka may gathering, you can see nandiyan na yung parang lechon it's not the lechon like in the Philippines, nandiyan na yung mo yung mga pagkain na mamimiss mo as Filipinos na not normally ginagawa mo sa bahay. Siyempre lahat, especially yung mga nagtatrabaho talaga till evening. Minsan 12 hours a day, tuloy-tuloy yan. 12 to 16 hours a day.
Yung mga sa ospital, no?
Hospital, by rotation yan. Tapos, just imagine yung geographic location ng Oman is, may mga interiors din yan. 2 hours, 4 hours. From Muscat to Salalah is 12 hours drive. Only by plane ka siguro pupunta. Hindi ka naman basta pupunta ng Muscat. Yung Filipino Community Social or the FILCOSOC, they have also branching out affiliate groups. Mayroon din tayo sa Salalah. So we have 3 groups in Salalah. So yun, madali lang ang communication kasi naman sila, naka-register sila under FILCOSOC. So they have their own activities, individual activities, but yun, lahat yun naka-registered sa amin. So any letter na kailangan namin, bigyan din namin sila for any checking.
Tsaka diba, FILCOSOC kasi since kayo lang yung recognized ng Oman Ministry, ng government, sa inyo din, nasa umbrella nyo din yung iba pang mga organizations na gusto, like photography clubs, diba?
Marami tayong mga like we have the Muscat ballers, we have the tennis group, merong mga darters. So lahat yan, meron tayong group from Salalah also, yung mga Philcom Salalah, Filipino Community sa makilala. So they have their own badminton din doon. We have also badminton here. So mostly basically pag titignan, mayroon din tayong like engineering groups. So by profession itself also kasi gusto rin nila may mga proper training sila, magkaroon sila na ano. So actually yung FILCOSOC hindi lang like a social gathering na mag-meet lang tayo for para magkainan or not only
So
that.
parang civic organization.
May civic din. Actually, it's one way na we are promoting FILCOSOC is we are partnering with the embassy for their civic duty. So kami rin ng dissemination ng information sa mga nangyayari sa embassy, all the things needed para ma-reach out kasi itong kagandahan ng may isang malaking social club, only one social club in Oman is aside from being recognized, you have the authority na magamit mo to just to reach out other Filipinos.
As opposed to other countries na iba-iba yung
kasi ito pagka isang umbrella kasi maiwasan natin yung maging illegal ka sa isang bansa kasi they have their own rules and regulation na kailangan sundin. And of course, in the Middle East, hindi ito something like if you go to a Western world, the democracy is different compared to here. So, ito lang yung parang democracy natin na if we have given this, we have this own umbrella na i-function natin ito in a full, in a full way na magamit natin ito. Parang we have our own community under giving us this chance na yung itong opportunity na ito. Yung Oman mismo is giving us a chance to be free. Pero under their own law, jurisdiction, that until this boundary to boundary lang tayo. Maging peaceful ang like McDonald's. Example of McDonald's. Mostly they're 90% they have Filipinos. For them itself, even the owner is an Omani. For them itself, para bigyan ng magandang effect or they become effective workers sa kanilang they give them leisure time. And through that leisure time, since they are mostly Filipinos, sasabihin nila, okay, since you are all Filipinos, they have their own activities, go punta kayo sa FILCOSOC and register yourself.
And because alam nila, kilala nila ang FILCOSOC at yung mga ginagawa ng FILCOSOC, they're confident na okay yung pinupuntahan ng mga empleyado. Hindi kung saan-saan lang.
Hindi sila mapupunta na magkikreate silang problema, magkakaroon ng, kasi magiging company problem din nila yun. Sasagutin nila yan sa Oman. And it will go to sa labor law and all these things. So, para maiwasan yun, since gusto nyo maglaro and gusto nyo lahat ito, there's FILCOSOC, nandyan yung mga activities nila, may mga pag member sila, they can avail these activities, they can
So, that's one of the importante na na-discuss natin. Yung kumbaga, dahil recognize yung FILCOSOC, confident yung mga employers and employee na maganda yung organization.
Tsaka sila, alam nila that this is under the control of the ministry.
Yung sa naman, syempre yung benefits naman sa mismong OFW, kunwari ako OFW ako, tas gusto kong sumalis or naghahanap ako ng pwede kong mga grupo na paano mo sasabihin na okay ang FILCOSOC kasi minsan pasok tayo sa mga issues na ako, yung experience ko sa ibang bansa, sasabihin nila na mga Pilipino, nag-aaway-aaway lagi. Ang FILCOSOC malaki, di ba? Uso sa atin yung mga kapampangan lang, yung mga Ilongano lang, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, parang hindi sila nagkakasundo. So,
actually, ang maganda sa FILCOSOC, it's like an office, pero hindi ka binibigyan ng restriction into your field. Kaya nga may affiliated groups. These affiliated groups is like, okay, sabihin natin, example, you are all Ilocanos and gusto nyo mayroon kayong may gusto kayong gawin or mayroon kayong motive bakit kayo mag-perform. Like, kasi once na mag-perform kayo ng team, may anong purpose niyo, ba't kayo nagpo-form natin? Kasi mga group of Ilocanos kami, may mga isa kaming target na gusto namin sana ma-fulfill ito, yung mga ginagawa namin noon doon sa Pilipinas, namimiss namin to, gagawin namin ito in a social way, in a recreational way. Ngayon, to make you para at least ma-recognize kayo na any activities outside, kasi it's very very yung safety kasi natin dito, if you are in the Middle East or in Oman, any, of course, basically a group of a lot of yung mga members or marami kayo, nasa labas kayo, and you're doing, even sabihin natin social gathering, police will question.
Dito sa Oman parang bawal ata yung kunwari 3 or more people na
bawal yung gathering of more than 10 people or 5 people or more, at tapos may mga activities kayong ginagawa. And then, pag nakita ng pulisya o nakita ng government yan, and what are you doing? Kasi ang iniiwasan nila dyan is any activities or anything na ginagawa nyo that will be maybe against their government. So, ayaw nila yon. So, they make it sure na if you have an activities outside, even in the hotel, they're asking. Even religious activities, they are contained in one certain contained group lang. It's only in the vicinity of the church. So, kung ang religious activities inandyan din, ganun din ang FILCOSOC. They give you a chance to explore your own activities, but with the permission. Kung bibigyan ka nila ng permission, ano ba ang purpose nito, activities na to. So, number 1 din is for the protection of all the Filipinos here. Para sa safety rin nila.
Ano ba kayo, yung tipong every year, tinitignan nyo ba kung dumadami yung mga Filipino? Do you try to get in touch with the newcomers?
Actually, we are always keeping in touch with the embassy.
Lagi
namin in terms of like civic, kasi sa civic duty, kailangan din we encourage our Filipinos to go with your civic duty, like the absentee voting. So we are disseminating the information. So lahat yun. And also, this is a partnership, hand in hand. So the embassy need also the FILCOSOC para madaling ma-reach out yung mga Filipinos around.
Nagiging medium na rin kayo.
Medium, yes.
In like connection with the OFWs, saka sa government, sa embassy. Kasi nga, Pero ano ba yung mga ngayon, 1 year na ba since you were chairperson?
Wala pa.
Wala pa. Pero 10 years ka na sa FILCOSOC. Ano ba yung mga pinakamalaking issues na nakikita mo sa mga kababayan natin? Kung saan pumapasok yung, kung nakakatulong yung sense of community na katulad ng FILCOSOC, una-una sa mga distress na
actually yun, magandang rin yung kasi yung problema, like if any problem comes, like of course aside from the distressed Filipinos, which is ang nagagawa lang namin through financial assistance, but mostly is from outside, like as sinabi mo nga, medium kami, it's like we are the channel to go to the embassy, kasi it's not necessarily all, especially pagka nasa Salala ka, nasa Suhad ka, nasa interiors, Filipinos will come to know only is since alam nila that there's FILCOSOC. So immediately they go directly sa mga kilala nila na nasa FILCOSOC. They will call, tatawagan nila ano pong gagawin namin. So they get information from us. So mayroon kaming FB account din. We send all the information doon. Sometimes, instead of going directly to the embassy, ask for the information, kinukuha sa amin lahat yung information muna. So, sometimes, kaya inaano lagi namin na ma-update kami lagi from the embassy, which is, ito nga nangyayari, the embassy is always updating us, giving us all the letters. So, this is like, for us na ma-disseminate namin yung information, sana, na ma-reach out nga yung mga other Filipinos. This is what is happening sa ating embassy. Ito yung mga nangyayari na dapat natin gawin, mga example, katulad na absentee voting, some they don't know about yung passport na kailangan palitan na from green to ganito, electronic. So, all these things, ma-reach out mo ang mas marami if we go through, like, from embassy to the Filipino community. Siyempre, verbal passing at saka through, alam niyo, Facebook, technology, text messages.
Nakatulong ba yung social media? Kasi dati wala. So,
malaking tulong yan actually. It's a big, malaking tulong din. And of course, in every activities, we normally magsisend kami ng letter na sabihin, i-announce nyo sa mga grupo ninyo.
So, ano naman, in a personal aspect, mga ganyan, ano ba yung mga nakikita mo, ano ba yung mga problema na, na in terms of, mahirap bang yun yung mga kababayan? Parang, isa sa mga kasama namin dito sa Oman, si Tita Lisa, lagi niyang sinasabi na ang hirap hikayatin ng mga kababayan natin.
Actually, that is one issue na it's like laging ganito out of 10, isa lang ang doon ang active na pumupunta. So, just imagine kasi we have this own culture, very socialite tayo. But also very tayo sa sinasabi nating kanya-kanya. We normally group ourselves individually and we just, kung kailan saan lang tayo comfortable, ito lang kami, ayaw na namin magano. And very napakahirap i-encourage pa yung mga other Filipinos because maybe ito ang number one ko kasi tinitiyan ko always yung positive side tsaka yung other reason bakit a lot of Filipinos who are working here are either working in restaurants, hospitals, housemaids. Pag housemates or domestic helpers, they are only entitled maybe sometimes once a month to para lang magkaroon ng off once a month, like umalis, lumabas sa bahay nila. Other naman, pagka mga for hotels and things, they work even holidays. So, walang chance. So, kung titignan natin, mostly, yung may mga families na narito lang, yung mga, sabihin natin, skilled workers. So, kung titignan natin yung bulk, hindi natin talaga sila lahat may kahit kasi yung schedule nila, yung duties. Sometimes yung mga iba pagod na, they don't have time for it. Kaya gusto na lang nila, contain lang sila sa sarili nilang environment, sa sarili nilang grupo, doon lang sila nakapag-concentrate.
But yan yung isa sa mga bagay na
And others, kung may mga activities man, others is from interior pa sila manggagaling.
Oo. Pero yun nga yung mga gusto kong malaman na, kasi yun nga yung naiisip ko bilang isang Filipino na nandito, parang importante yun na makipag-socialize ka other than your workmates na Kasi kung aanuhin natin yung dahilan na pagod na sila, ganyan. Pero di ba doon nagsa-start yung mga kalungkutan,
yan. So, actually,
meron bang ginagawa yung FILCOSOC para may kahit sila na?
Actually, yun nga yung kaya ngayon nga ang pinaka role ng FILCOSOC is to encourage all the Filipinos to at least participate in every. Kaya lang, sabi ko nga, by their own itself, hindi naman sila yung mag-isa lang or mayroon sila talaga other group din, other group of friends, na yung mga iba, kung nagpupunta lang by house to house sila, doon na sila, may mga barkadahan sila, yung barkada ba? So, they have their own barkada or pero one thing led to another, yung mga barkada na yon, if you will encourage them talaga na mag-participate, depende kasi sa kagustuhan din nila yon. Like, that's why ang pinakamalaking field na pwede natin pag-usapan is sports. Kasi kaya nga mayroon tayong badminton, may mga dart, may mga kung saan nila gusto. Bowling, encourage na rin namin yon. And then, tennis, long tennis. So, lahat yun, yung activities na yun, there itself, doon na sila nakakapag For others din, may mga other activities na ginagawa natin is not only for recreational, like other civic duty, like blood donation for yung at least ka rin sa Oman as a government. Other groups din nag-initiate sila ng clean drive campaign, and others like if may mga sa Oman nagpa-participate, we are encouraging the Filipino to participate like cancer awareness program, yung mga gano'n, in terms of medical. So yung mga yon, if hindi natin pwede silang pilitin, but one way or another, if you keep on doing that, one way magka-attend din sila, and then once na naroon na sila, makikita nila na maganda pala, then they can keep on joining.
Tingin mo ba mas naging mas magiging okay ba yung life mo, yung 20 years mo dito sa Oman kung wala yung FILCOSOC o kung meron? Iniisip mo ba yun?
So, I think basically kailangan talaga natin ng community. Magkaroon ng social gathering. Like, if I'm in need, may mga mga individuals, yung mga walang pamilya dito, nagkasakit sila, nawalan sila ng trabaho. Saan sila magre-reach out kung mag-isa lang sila? Kailangan nila ang community. Guys, nag-aanuhan tayo. Katulad ko, bakit ako, to be honest, mas gusto ko pang mas contain ako sa bahay ko, komportable ako. Bakit pa ako nagpapakahirap, pupunta dito sa embassy, tulungan ko yung mga, ba't pa ako nagpapakahirap na may mga tao na nagko-question, kailangan ko pa bang pumunta dyan? O minsan, ki-question ka pa nila na, bakit pa ako magiging na part ng community? Anong benefit ko dyan? And then in the long run, they will come to know, mabibenefit nila yan. Once na nalaman nila, ay, nga pala, may only the time when may pangangailangan ka, ay, tawagan ko nga Sister Janet, ay, tawagan ko nga tawagan ko nga ang embassy. And then, here comes, malalaman mo, you need the community. Kasi, hindi tayo pwedeng mag-exist ng, kahit anong sabi natin, kanya-kanya na lang tayo, bahala na tayo. This is, in my own personal experience. Nung time na sinabi ko, siguro, kulang na ito hanggang bahay ka lang. Kulang na ito hanggang supermarket ka lang. Kulang ito pupunta ka lang sa embassy, hindi mo alam anong nangyayari sa paligid, punta ka lang sa embassy kasi magre-renew ako ng passport ko. May kailangan lang akong papers sa embassy, then after that, bahala na. Hindi, when you come to know na, hindi lang pala itong purpose ko dito, hindi lang ito ang ko. So, when start na mag-expose ka na sa sarili at nakita mo yung need at nakita mo yung kailangan mo rin, that's the time na, kailangan kong maging part ng community. Mindset tayo Kailangan mabago yung mindset natin na, hindi ako, yung one day or another, mangangailangan ako, I need somebody, I need yung community rin na tutulong sa akin. Which is, yan ang gusto namin ipahiwatig na, here we are community. May kailangan tayo, we come together, magtulungan tayo.
I love what you said na, yun nga, nakikita mo yun pag, may isip mo yan, pag ikaw na yung nangangailangan. Kasi, kailangan mo rin ma-feel yung na ibabalik mo.
Importance talaga ng nasa grupo ka. Kasi ako number 1 ako before, sabi ko, why should I be in a group na ganito? Total, di ko naman kailangan yan. Mayroon naman ako sariling grupo Pero kasi you need to experience to be inside bago mo, kasi katulad ko, until the time na nasa FILCOSOC ako, nakita ko yung overview, nakita ko talaga yung potentiality na pag nasa society ka pala, this is the part na mas marami kang magagawa. Kaysa when you're alone, ang dami mong i-channel pa para pero pag nandoon ka na, information, number 1, malalaman mo yung mga informations, ito na pala yung nangyayari. Magkakaroon ka ng awareness sa sarili mo, awareness mo sa community mo, awareness mo sa embassy, if in case of emergencies, alam mo kung saan ka tatakbo. Being wise ka rin, since hindi ito bansa mo
Salamat, Janet. Thank you for taking time. Alam mo, marami akong naisip sa yung mga sinabi. Pero, on that note, we are ending this interview. Thank you for joining us. Magandang umaga.